Hola Buenas! Today we're in Marqués de Vadillo. And the reason why is we're going to actually be walking through Parque de Rio today, all the way up to Principe Pío. So without any further ado, let's get started. Empecemos! I am actually looking like a proper giddy today. I've got a pair of shorts on and a t-shirt, but I don't care. It's 18 Celsius and for me, this is super warm. For the locals, it's not so warm. Now, this is the thing. I have been here for 5 years, so you would have thought that I would be used to the warmer temperatures and therefore need more layers. But I think my genetics are telling me otherwise. It's fine. I'm gonna make the most of today. I'm gonna really enjoy it. And as soon as the sun goes down, it does start to cool down. But right now, this is beautiful. This is lovely. To be completely honest with you, I don't really have a set route today. As you can see, we have this bridge here and it takes us to Puente de Toledo. Not in Toledo, of course, we're still in Madrid. But, of course, we have here a beautiful park. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually walk back the way I've came, go straight ahead, turn right and walk back on myself. And that way we can make our way into this little park. We're gonna walk around here to the left. And I think that should take us towards Principe Pío. But I haven't done one of these videos for a while, so it's kind of more like a warm-up for me. Now we're in mid-March, the weather's gonna start picking up, and hopefully I can start to do some more. To be honest with you, I was kind of hoping for a sunnier day today. It said that it was going to be sunny, and that's why I decided to do this recording. Unfortunately, it's a little bit cloudy, but it's still not cold, and that's the most important thing. The plan is to walk parallel to Rio Manzanares, which is this tiny little river here. It's actually much more impressive in certain parts. There's normally a lot more water there. I know that Principe Pío is on the right hand side here, but it looks much nicer on this side for the time being. So I'm going to keep walking on this side and then eventually we'll cross over, but there seems to be loads of bridges that are crossing over. We've walked just a little bit further up, not too far, and you can already see that the river is a lot more impressive here than it was back there. Before, it just looked like a small little stream. Now it's a proper river. Not much more to say about it. I don't know much about rivers, so let's continue with our adventure. It's really nice to get back out doing these sorts of videos. Of course, during the winter, it's very difficult to do them unless I wrap myself up, but as the weather starts to get warmer, these are the kind of videos I prefer to do personally. As you can see, there's a lot of people out today, a lot of people on bikes as well. It's a really good environment for it. It's a long stretch, but then there's also no cars here either. This is for pedestrians only. It's very nice. I must admit, I do love Madrid, but the winters are just too long for me. I do feel very happy living here, but only during the spring, summer, and part of the autumn as well, it's fine. But the moment winter comes, it's just, no. I can't really complain in the UK, the winter is much longer. This is fine, I don't mind this because I'm not cold, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I don't know if you can see behind me, but they've got these little bars just along as well, which is really nice. Like if you were a local living around here, you could just stop off, have a drink as you're walking along. There seems to be a lot of workout stations around here, it's amazing. We just walked past an underground bit there. People could do pull-ups and such, you know? This is the kind of thing we had in Malaga actually. This bridge coming up is super interesting because it's not just straight across. Basically, it has two ways that you can go. So it splits off in the middle. Never seen anything like that, but it's really cool. We're actually not going across this bridge. We're going to continue this way because there's a park that way. I said that there was no vehicles here. It seems they do have some. We've got another play area here on my left. The sun's starting to come out a little bit now, which is very nice. We've got people sitting down on the terraza behind me, the terrace. I needed this. This is like therapy. It seems as though this very long park along the river is just surrounded by residential areas. So it seems as though the locals will come out here and this is kind of their main way through, right? But it's really nice. Imagine that right on your doorstep. There are 3 taps here that you can use to get your drinking water, which is great. I have my big bottle of water in my bag. Of course, I'm only walking for an hour today and it's not overly hot, so I probably won't need too much of it, but we've got it there just in case. Oh, this is super interesting. Look at this. So directly in front of me, I can see the observatory that is in Moncloa. So that's quite far away. So it seems from here, apart from the obvious part, which is this part of the park and on the other side, it splits into another park just here on the left. So I think what I'm going to do is head down there and go down that way. Oh, that's quite funny, right? So on here it says access not allowed for safety reasons. And I thought it meant this part of the park. So I was like, okay, well, I won't go through there then. But of course you can see people there. What it means is not to jump this little fence here. Of course, if you jump the little fence there, then it could be dangerous. And of course, there's wild animals there as well. You don't want to disturb their habitat. So you can see up there, that's the part we would have gone to, but they lead in the same direction, so it's absolutely fine. We'll end up in the same place. I remember in the summer months, they usually have this fountain on. For whatever reason, it's not on right now, but it's normally super beautiful. So we could just imagine it's fine. So what I'm going to be doing now is going across this bridge, and the reason why is this will take us to the base of the cathedral and then take us along to the palace, and then we'll make our way along to Principe Pío. We're actually quite close now, and I used to live around this area. I know where I am now. As you can see, the park continues on that way. We're crossing the bridge and we're going to continue to the left. There is actually more park on that side. As I say, there's basically two parks on either side of the river. And this is the way we just came before. So we came up here, walked all the way around. True story, about 5 years ago when I first moved to Spain, I used to live down this road. And every day I used to walk from there all the way along to Principe Pío, which is what we're going to walk to now. And I used to get the metro from there up to Sol, and then from Sol over to Banco de España. A lot of things have changed since then, but I still remember those humble beginnings. But on that side of the road, if you go down that stairway, there's actually a little park down there as well. It's really beautiful. But actually in front of us now is just a clear path from here all the way to Principe Pío. And on the other side of that fence is the palace gardens. Believe it or not, after 5 years living here in Madrid, I have never been in this park. The gate has always been closed, so I thought, you know what, I'll take the opportunity right now to come in here. Let's go and have a walk around, see what we can see. I know Principe Pío is just there, and technically the way I'm going to be walking is going to be up towards Plaza de España, but what we'll do is we'll make sure that we conclude in Principe Pío, even if we end up doing a massive detour around this park first. It's fine, I think it's worth it. It's so beautiful, it's really nice in here. I don't know if you can see that, but there is Principe Pío through the trees. You can see the building in the background. You know, I'm certainly not going to call this park a hidden gem because there's nothing hidden about it. But it is certainly a gem and it is beautiful. And there's a lovely spring smell in the air, you know, like the flowers and the grass. Oh, we won't be getting that in the UK at this time of year. Not yet, not yet, almost. For those interested, the name of this park is actually Campo del Moro, which means Moor's Field, basically. I don't know if it's much of a field, but something like that. It's very nice. Paseo de los Mosquitos. I think not at this time of year. Surely not. It's quite interesting the number of times I've seen, for example, the palace and the cathedral. There's a viewing point that's super beautiful, and I can see everyone's little heads just from where I'm standing, where I would normally be looking down. And here we are coming to the end of the park. It always surprises me, the lack of security here in Spain. In the UK, they just wouldn't let you get that close to the palace with absolutely no security around. I guess people are just more sensible, I don't know. I am, what, 10 meters away from this building. Not that I would do anything in particular, but I would expect there to be armed guards or something. Up the top there will take us up to Plaza de España, and back down here is Principe Pío. So we're going to keep walking down this way. But we're next to the very busy road now, and we're just walking parallel to the park that we were just in. And actually, we've recorded this road before in a previous video. Not much more to record here. And we have made it to Principe Pío. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Did you miss this kind of content? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.